Welcome back for another Raid Shadow Legends video. I was going through doing my daily stuff as we like to do here. You know, we got faction crypts to do. I did Chimera runs last night, but I was working in the Cursed City, trying to work my way up here through Dead Rise, and I kind of hit a stage and I'm stuck. I gotta face this stage right here, or I gotta like go all the way around. And honestly, like I already got the key and stuff that I want over here. Like I want to get the key so we can face Amius, but I also want to get the remnant shard things. This stage is like the gatekeeper right here, and it's Borgoth, the Scarab King. This guy is so annoying, and this was like the suggested team, and it just doesn't work. I think my Krokmar's not really built great. There's a lot of reasons this could fail, but this guy, like, he provokes. In case you don't know, when you hit him, if you don't have a shield up, he's gonna counterattack and then he's gonna provoke you, and it's really annoying. But then, like, I got frustrated, I got stuck, and I put this stage into the Hell Hades optimizer, and it said, get all these guys out of here. We don't need all those guys. You're overthinking it, Bash. There's one champion that can get the job done. This guy. I was like, what? This guy? Huh? This guy is Aox the Rememberer. Now, I keep seeing him pop up for me in various spots. This is like the third time I've seen him pop up recently. He was also popping up in like the event dungeon for me. And I think like he's kind of like on a really kind of free-to-play friendly event dungeon team that's kind of been going around if people are running the event dungeon. I was like, really? He's gonna solo it? And I started running, I was like, wait a second, this might work. So I wanted to record it for you guys here today, but I wanted to talk about his kit because I just got him not long ago, and I just got him up to 6 stars. I'd never really used Aox to Remember, but looking at his kit, I wish I had a blessing for him. Looking at his kit is really interesting. His passive increases the duration of 2 random debuffs on the attacker for 1 turn when he's attacked. Occurs once per hit. So he's gonna extend those debuffs that he's placing. On his A3, places a 50% decrease attack for 2 turns, 75% chance of decrease in turn meter, places decreased crit rate. Okay, great, fantastic. How's that gonna help us beat the Scarab King? It's not really gonna help us. On the A3, or A2, excuse me, heals all allies 10%, heals an extra 2.5% for each debuff on the target. Remember, he's extending those debuffs, so that's good. So he's gonna heal up. That's nice, that's solid. But here's where it gets really, really nice. On his A1, he's gonna attack 2 times. Each hit has a 10% chance of placing a 5% poison. That goes up to 30%. So he's gonna place poisons, and then he's gonna extend the poisons, and this is how he's able to solo this boss. As for the build, we went with a big HP. They actually wanted more HP and more defense. We don't really need a lot of speed on him, but a lot of HP, a lot of defense on him so he can survive. I think the build I was looking at was like 70,000 hit points and like over 4K defense. But with the regen gear and the Defiant gear that I have, this is what I was able to do without stripping other champions that I use a ton. So Defiant's gonna give us 10% defense and 15% damage taken from AoE attacks. And then the regen's gonna heal us 15% every turn, which is gonna keep him alive. So that's what we're using here, but can he actually solo Borgoth? I guess we're gonna find out, but before we do, guys, quickly, let me tell you how you can start off a brand new account with a free legendary and some of the best epics in the game. Before you click the link down there in the description, log out of your Polarium Play account, then click the link in the description, it'll take you to this page. Create a brand new account with a brand new email, and then complete the tutorial, and then go to your inbox, and your free legendary champion will be waiting for you in there, and then you'll get your free epics as you level up your account. All right, guys, let's see if this actually works. It said it should only take like 3 minutes here. If this works, I kind of want to try him out in the event dungeon because I really haven't played the event dungeon. Like these fusions, like how do we have an event dungeon for 8 weeks? And like 8 of those weeks, we have fusion crap going on nonstop. Okay, so every time, look, you see those debuffs going up there? We place those poisons and then they're gonna get extended. So essentially, we're just gonna stack him up with poisons with the A1, and he's never gonna lose those poisons because he likes to keep hitting us. And since he provokes us, we're only using the A1. We don't have to set up skills or anything because he's gonna constantly provoke us, meaning we're gonna use the A1, and look at all those poisons stack up here. Oh, baby, is that great. I guess we could have started with the A1, but also getting the decreased attack in there is probably pretty good so that we don't really take too much damage, although I feel like damage isn't really an issue with the regen and stuff we got on him. It's working, guys. Wait a second, this is actually working. It's just a little bit of a time factor here, but he's keeping 5-6 poisons on him at all times. Okay, I guess I was sleeping on Aox. I had him for a little bit and I had him at 4 stars. I never like really upgraded him, built him. I only took him up because he was on that event dungeon team and I didn't even really have him built that well. I just rebuilt him for this and I'm actually kind of surprised. What we got? 7, 8 poisons? We got 8 poisons on the Scarab King here, about to be 9 poisons. That's kind of nutty. And look at it, just keeps extending. There's 9 poisons on the Scarab King. That's how you take him out, guys. Okay, I'm genuinely shocked. I thought this was a fluke. I was like, all right, there's no way this is gonna work. But when I started seeing what was happening and started seeing it working, I was like, oh boy, we have to record this. I suppose this could work in Doom Tower as well. If you ever get stuck on a Doom Tower stage with the Scarab King, that's crazy, man. An epic that can solo the Scarab King. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. That's pretty cool. That is, and it's a reasonable amount of time. It's not like it's a lengthy amount of time. It's probably gonna be about 3.5 minutes, maybe even less. I don't mind this even a little bit, guys. Am I just missing? Do I just not know things? I mean, I definitely don't know things. That's the one thing about Raid. Since I took a break and came back, I'm definitely learning a lot and like finding a lot of champions that have like little utility things like this. But it's definitely cool when you find this. I am a little bit concerned about our health. Our health is starting to get a little bit low since we lost the decreased attack. But also, his health is getting lower. We need that regen coming in. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think we got him. I think we got him. Oh boy. Oh, it's, hold on, we're losing poisons. Oh boy. Oh, hold on, we're losing poisons. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I'm concerned. Hold me. We could speed him up. Okay, no, we get through there. All right, under 3 minutes with a very easy build. Not very fast at all. Honestly, I think the build that I saw before was less speed, like 170 speed. So we could definitely go less speed. The speed I have is just because what I had. I wish I had some crit rate or attack on it. I mean, it's only 5-star also. I probably wouldn't really want to keep that. We'll hold on to that one. I need more merciless gear, especially with crit rate. And we get 2 5-star mythical reset. Okay, guys, that's not bad. And we get our second, oh no, we don't get our second key. We get open to get our 3rd key. Of course, I don't have a key to go get it here today. I guess we'll have to wait for reset. Let me know down there in the comments also, do you guys want to see me fight Amius hard? What champions do we have here? Can we just nuke him? I like just being able to nuke him. We'll see. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys want to see the Amius hard battle or nah? All right, so I've been stuck on stage 29 of the event dungeon. This is the first team I saw with Aox that had 100% clear rate on my Hell Hades optimizer. So we're gonna give it a try here. All right, so I'm assuming we're gonna want to do this. Yeah, that sounds really great. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Are we not fast enough? It feels like we're not fast enough here. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're definitely not quick. Okay, so maybe this stage, I really don't want to re-gear a bunch of champions. Let's try a lower stage. All right, so let's just try stage 25, see if we're fast enough for that. I don't know, like, I think it's just my seer is too slow, so we're not getting the karma burn. It is what it is. I did like change things a little bit on this. Oh wait, we're still getting, okay. We get the wave cleared. I was worried we were gonna be too slow again. Let's see if we can get through the boss here. I mean, I feel like stage 25 is pretty respectable. Let's see if Aox can get through. Oh, wait a second. We're in a little bit of trouble here. This boss is nasty, man. I don't have high hopes for it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's rough. All right, I'm gonna take Mausoleum Mage out. I'm gonna put Elva in for a speed lead and see if we can get through here. I'm gonna manual this also. I have a team that works on stage 25 fine, but I was just kind of curious to see if we can make this work. I don't even know if that's who I'm supposed to target with that. We're gonna give it a go there. Okay, that's all fantastic. Okay, we didn't get locked down. Let's see if we can get through that. Okay, that works. Let's auto from here. And hopefully things will work. I'm hoping Elva will bring the support that we need. Also, Elva has a ton of hit points, so she should be able to withstand some of these hits from this stupid boss. But yeah, Aox is a really interesting champion. I think also with like the poison sensitivity from Lydia and his poison, like it could work out really nicely. We probably should have manualed that. We probably didn't want to revive Seer, to be honest. Okay, this seems to be working a little bit better. We got a little bit of better survivability. This boss is a pain, man. Let me know what do you guys think of this event dungeon? Because I hate it. I don't like running it. Even with the team that works somewhat decent, I still don't like running it because it's still, every once in a while, just things go wonky and this boss just kills everything. It's just ridiculous. All right, let's see if we can get through though. I mean, we're hanging on. Aox is cooking. I think Aox, man, I'm very interested. I also see him popping up in my Faction Wars hard. So now that I have him built decently, maybe I can use him there as well. It feels like we're gonna get through here. Not gonna be the most fast run, but yeah, some of this content is definitely tough lately between the Faction Wars hard, this event dungeon. I don't mind it because, you know, it shouldn't be just auto get to the last stage and auto win. I get that, but also, like, it's so hard to get resources just to play the game, like the energy to play the game. So it's kind of a pain there. All right, that works, gets through. Aox didn't really do a whole lot, it felt like, but we get through. Oh, there we go, a little secret weapon for the Scarab King, Aox the Rememberer. Let me know where you guys are using him and if you're aware that he could solo the Scarab King.